This is your pre-match stat pack for Matchweek 3, Wolves versus Everton. Everton are back on the road again after back-to-back home wins in the league and the cup. This one kicks off at 3 o'clock on Saturday. And now for the head-to-head. And as you'd expect, Wolves and Everton have a very long history, with the Toffees edging the overall record. Everton haven't won at Molineux since 2021, when a late goal from Michael Keane settled it. Last time out, both teams cancelled each other out in a very tight affair. Wolves start the game down in 19th place after losing both their fixtures, although beating West Ham in the League Cup will have boosted confidence. Both teams have very high XGA, and that's not a trend you want continuing. Of course, early fixtures against Man City and Brighton may have exaggerated those figures, but it's still a concern. Let's take a look at the recent form. Wolves have struggled 4 defeats and a draw in their last 5, including a heavy loss to Man City on the opening day. Everton's run looks far stronger, 4 wins in their last 5, including victories over Fulham, Southampton, Newcastle and Brighton last week. The 3 clean sheets in that stretch. Their only blemish was that narrow 1-0 defeat away at Leeds. Time now for your stat bomb. Only 5 players in Premier League history have scored 2 own goals in a single match. Jamie Carragher, Michael Proctor, Jonathan Walters, Wout Faes, and Wolves' very own Craig Dawson. His nightmare at Goodison in December 2024 saw him put the ball in his own net twice in Everton's 4-0 win. One of the quirkiest records in the league belongs to this very fixture. A slightly different player focus this week. Which striker should be starting? Beto or Barry? For Everton, Beto scored 8 goals from 30 league games last season. He averaged nearly 3 shots per match, with almost half of them on target, but his conversion rate was modest, just over 1 goal every 6 shots. Most of his efforts came close to goal, inside 13 yards, yet he didn't provide an assist. For Villarreal, Thierno Barry offered a different profile. He hit 16 goals across 38 games, taking a similar number of shots per match to Beto, but converting at a higher rate. Almost 1 goal every 2 shots on target. His average shot distance was slightly closer, and crucially, he also chipped in with 4 assists. So 2 strikers with similar volume but very different outcomes. Beto the hard-working volume shooter, Barry the more clinical finisher with an eye for a pass. So the question is, who would you start? Time now for my predictions in What's the Score? Wolves finished last season in great form and they'll make this a real battle with their aggressive style. But Everton look a different side with Jack Grealish adding extra creativity, and I think that edge will be enough to nick it. My prediction, Wolves 1, Everton 2. Don't miss our match stats show, packed with all the stats, the match in moments, our player ratings and man of the match. It's all here the day after the game, so make sure you've subscribed and you're ready. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.